What's up, everybody? Furious Talks, and I want to go over a video that, or I want to go over a topic, a news story that came out not too long ago, or today. 22-year-old getting sued for creating a website called skiplag.com by Orbitz and United. He's getting sued for 75 grand for damages. Now, let me explain what this kid did, which is a very genius website and something that I've been doing. Or I did in the past, which is basically, there's a lot of flights that you can book where you can pass, it can be cheaper for you to get to a destination by going through another city. So let me explain this. Okay, let's say you're going to LAX from Toronto, and it costs $500 to get to LAX through Toronto, from Toronto, direct. However, let's say you want to get to Chicago, which is only actually an hour flight. LAX is about 4.5 to 5 hour flight. Now let's say you want to go to Chicago, but for whatever reason, there is a flight option that you can get that connects in LAX, then flies to Chicago. But that flight option is actually cheaper. So what you can actually do is fly to LAX and then not make it on your connecting flight. And as a result, you have a cheaper flight. Does that make sense? So this option only works if you have no checked luggage, because otherwise you are going to, well, basically if you do check in luggage, it will actually arrive at your final destination, because especially when you are flying within domestic flights, that baggage is just going to keep connecting via planes that you are connecting on. Now, I used to do this when I was doing competitive eating. I would find flights like this. Budgets were a very, very big issue. A lot of these competitive eating contests, I used to do a lot of contests every year. At one point I did 30 in 1 year. And a lot of these contests, for example, you know, you would actually only win like $500 if you won, or you know, you'd be lucky if you were winning $1,000 for first prize for these independent contests that I was doing. And you know, often, you know, the sponsor isn't going to be paying for your travel. If they are, they're just going to throw in $100, $200, and you have to make sure that you figure out how you're actually gonna get to that destination without losing money. Even if you win the contest, you don't want to lose money on flights. So I would actually find flights like this. Now, this guy created a website that actually does this for you, which I think is genius, which I think is awesome. But now United and Orbitz found out about it and they want to sue this guy. But they're suing him for 75 grand. It's gonna, with all the media attention and everything else associated with it, I'm pretty sure United and Orbitz are gonna be spending a lot more on lawyers than what they're actually suing this kid for. Nevertheless, I think this is a genius method. However, obviously, if you are going for a substantial amount of time, or you have a number of things that you need to take with you, this method kind of goes to the shitters, because you can't really use it. Because if you have to check bags, then, well, you're going to be checking bags and they're not going to be arriving at the destination that you want to arrive at. This is a very, very good method for a lot of things. So if there are destinations that you are finding that are just extremely expensive, I think this works for international flights as well. Obviously, if you're going internationally more than often, you know, you are going to require a checked baggage of some sorts, right? Anyways, I think that, you know, we should all try these methods, check out that website, and actually use these methods for booking flights. Especially if you're just going for 1 or 2 days, it can save you actually a shit ton of money. There are flights where simply it doesn't make sense to me how you are using so much plane fuel, essentially, as a passenger. You know, sometimes there's a flight to, you're going to a certain destination, right? And you know, there's a certain distance, right? And it costs a certain amount to get there. But it is actually cheaper for you to go like that. there. Take, let's say, 10 planes to get to the same location. It actually becomes cheaper. A lot of times, I don't understand this. I know that there's certain reasons why this happens, but it's dumb at the end of the day. I think that we should be on this guy's side, especially, you know, gas prices went down. Did price of plane tickets go down? Oil went down. It dropped half its price. Are plane tickets going down? No, they are not. It is still bullshit. A lot of stuff like this is still bullshit with people don't adjust their prices accordingly. And so it is what it is. Can't do anything about it. I think I'm on this 22-year-old side. I think it's a really cool system that this guy came up with that anyone really can use, that, you know, instead of taking this time to actually find certain flights that could work for you, it's not that difficult to do, but here is a sure thing method where it tells you how to get from point A to point B the cheapest possible way. Anyways, I thought I'd share that story if you guys haven't seen it. Very, very interesting indeed. And as always, we'll catch you guys later. You guys stay sexy, stay hungry, and of course, yeah, get laid. Obviously.